Joining me now is Liberal MP Andrew Wallace, the Deputy Chair of the Parliament's Joint Committee on Intelligence and Security. Andrew, thanks for joining us. You're about to head to Taiwan yourself as part of a delegation, arriving at a difficult time for the island. What's your message going to be when you arrive there with your colleagues?
Well, certainly our hearts and prayers go out to the people of Taiwan in this difficult time. This trip was organised in advance of the earthquake yesterday, but certainly we'll be doing our best to support the people of Taiwan and its government, not just as a result of the earthquakes, but we are living in the most geopolitically unstable period since the end of World War II. I don't think anybody would deny that, and I think it's very important that the Parliament, Australia's Parliament, shows support and solidarity with the people of Taiwan. An important democratic partner in the region. It's, in fact, our seventh largest trading partner. So it's important that we support them at this difficult time.
And we can see some of the other members of the delegation. It includes, and the co-led by the Labor frontbencher Shayne Neumann, so it's a bipartisan expression of support. What sort of response or reaction do you think there might be out of Beijing to this?
Well, look, Beijing usually gets a bit uptight when there's a delegation sent over from Australia, but I'm not concerned about that. There have been many delegations that have gone to Taiwan over the years. Beijing will do what Beijing does. I'm not focused on them. I'm focused on the relationship between Australia and Taiwan.
So why do you see it as so important to have an expression of support right now? There's been a rapprochement of sorts between our government and China. Is this the time to have these discussions? Why is it important for you to be there now, along with your parliamentary colleagues?
Well, we are still seeing significant amounts of cyber espionage, cyber attacks on critical infrastructure in Australia and throughout the West. We're seeing attacks on democratic institutions in Canada, the UK, New Zealand, you name it. The Chinese Communist Party is continuing to attack at a cyber level important democratic institutions throughout the West. And look, every day goes by in Taiwan where the Chinese People's Liberation Army are sending aircraft and ships into territorial waters of Taiwan. They're continuously testing the resolve of the Taiwanese military. So there can be no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that the Chinese Communist Party are continuing to push the envelope, both at a military level and also at a cyber level. So it's important that we, as a fellow democracy, that we stand shoulder to shoulder with Taiwan, just as we do with Canada and the US and the UK. We need to support our friends when times get tough, and we're seeing that thing happen this very day with the Royal Australian Navy in manoeuvres with our counterparts, our Western liberal democratic counterparts in and around the South China Sea.